This is the Olight Marauder Mini. Bought that last year when it launched. Love it. Fantastic light. Well, now we have the Marauder Mini in OD green. I did a full review on this flashlight, which it'll be on the end card at the end of the video, but I highly recommend this flashlight, and I'm going to give you several really good reasons. First one is, it puts out 7,000 lumens. Not only that, you have the option of the floodlight. It has a spotlight. It has a red light. It has a green light. And it has blue light, as well as a strobe mode. So that's quite a bit of versatility in a flashlight. It's a big boy. This thing weighs 16 point something ounces. It's a pound. When you put this in your hand, you know it's made of quality. And that's how I generally describe it to people. It's beautiful. Besides the fact, it's just a beast. So as we go along here, I'm going to run some outdoor footage of me using the flashlight. I will say that we had a heavy snowstorm here last month. No power, no electricity, no lights, except for Olights, for 3 days. And the Marauder Mini was the main flashlight because you can get a maximum runtime of 43.5 hours in the spotlight mode. We used it in the flood mode at 100 lumens and got 35.5 hours of runtime out of it. Actually, we never even ran the thing down. You turn it on, put it in lantern mode, and it just lights up the entire place. So 3 nights without electricity, no problem. You know, you're talking probably 5 or 6 hours per night. But that was the safety light for just keeping in the room, and it worked out beautifully. And you definitely want to go to the website, links down below, so you can check out all the stats on this. There's a multitude of different modes and run times that I'm not even going to go into because it'll be boring, but for you flashlight nerds, go check it out. Just watch the footage. It speaks volumes. And I want you to take a look at this clip now. You can see the difference between the flood and the spotlight, and as I flip in between, back and forth, look how far the spotlight penetrates the darkness. Yes, the flood lights up everything in front of you, but you switch to spot and it goes well beyond that. It's pretty impressive, actually, for something this small. So I just looked at 16.3 ounces. It's Ipx8 Waterproof. Thing's super durable, and heat dissipation is great. Lots of aluminum, cooling fins, silicone handles on the side. I've never had an issue with the thing becoming a hot potato in my hand. It just runs and runs and runs. And that's all because of the 24 watt hour 32650 battery that's inside. And the beautiful thing is, it is removable. It's the Olight magnetic rechargeable situation. Plug it into a USB, and it's just super convenient. So when the light has been sitting for a period of time, you essentially just turn the dial a bit, and then you're unlocked. And then you have like a dashboard here, which as you adjust it, it will show you your battery level and then your lumen level. And when you get to the top, the light vibrates. When you get to the basement, listen, it vibrates. So even when not looking, the light lets you know where it's at. So not only do you have the rotary dial with indicators, there is your switch, which goes from flood to spot. And then you have a pretty recessed lanyard hole, which is great. The silicone grip, the handle, essentially goes all the way around the flashlight, except for the very face. But other than that, as you'll see, all the way around. And it just, you can see ergonomically, the light just fits perfectly in hand. It's a great feeling flashlight, you know. It's one of those ones where you're not only pleased with the performance, the appearance, but the ergonomics, which is another plus. So let's see what you get in the box. As usual, a great Olight package presentation, and then you get the flashlight with battery, and then this thing here, which contains your lanyard, your USB rechargeable cable, paperwork stuff, and then so you can carry this thing with you, it comes with a holster. And the holster is decent. It protects what needs to be protected, which I also want to mention that the bezel on this thing is burly. It's not aggressive, but it's got some substance to it to protect all that, so when you put it down or drop it. But back to this. So it has a Velcro strap so you can quick release on and off, but it also has a plastic loop on the top so you can clip it onto your bag, you know, with a carabiner or anything else. Actually, you could clip it on your side if you wanted to, but that is what you get in the box. And just a little size comparison with the lights that I carry most of the time, pretty much all the time. That and the Baton 3 Pro Max. And so if you're familiar with the other two, which is the Warrior 3S and the Baton 3 Pro, that gives you an idea of its physical footprint. So definitely worth having either in your collection, in your toolbox. Highly recommended. I mean, this thing is just awesome, and it's so nice. And if you happen to miss one of the flash sales, use my coupon code SDNT10. That'll get you 10% off this flashlight or anything else that's not on sale except for the big X9R. I appreciate you joining me, watching, listen to me talk about Olight flashlights, and that's it. I'll see you next time.